I'm gonna be doing the 50 questions I've never answered tag. I've been wanting to do this since Quinn did it like a month ago. So yeah, let's just get started. Question 1 is, what is your favourite candle scent? I don't really burn candles, but anything sweet. I like vanilla cupcake, just anything sweet really. I don't really have a preference. I just don't like stuff that's too scented. Number 2 is, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister? I'm gonna completely copy what Quinn said and say Ariana Grande, because I just really like her. I'd also like Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth, because then they could just sing Wicked at me every day. And yeah, anybody that was just like really good at theatre. Oh, Quinn MacArthur. So number 3 is, what male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Quinn said Frankie Grande, so I'm not going to say him because we'll already have him as a brother. I'm going to say Oliver Saville. He played Piero in Wicked when we went to see it, and he is really fit. And if he can't be my boyfriend, he can be my brother. Number 4 is, how old do you think you'll be when you get married? I honestly don't know. I've not been in a relationship for like 3 years. Yeah, at the minute, it's not looking like anytime soon. I hope it'll be like 24 maybe 23. I don't know, just whenever. And I want to get married to someone who likes theatre. Number 5 is, do you know a hoarder? If you class Quinn as a hoarder, is that what you said in your video? Because she likes to collect things, but not like a proper hoarder. I don't know one. Maybe I do know one and I just don't know that they're a hoarder. Number 6 is, can you do the splits? No, but I am training. I'm going to do stretches every day so that I can do the splits, because for dance I need to be flexible and I'm really not very flexible. The theatre on Saturday, we were doing a dance and I just can't even dance, so I'm just going to learn how to do the splits because it might help with doing my dance. Number 7 is, how old were you when you learned to ride a bike? I don't have a clue. I reckon I was probably 6 or 7 without the stabilisers, probably younger with stabilisers. But I honestly just don't remember it. Number 8 is, how many oceans have you swam in? I've swam in one name, so I'm just going to name where I've swam. Scotland, Skegness, Cornwall, probably France when I was little, Menorca. So probably 5 oceans. I don't know how many oceans I've swam in. Okay, so number 9 is, how many countries have you been to? I've been to England, Scotland, Wales, Menorca, which is Spain, France, Amsterdam and America, so 7. Have I missed any? And Turkey, so I've been to 8. Thanks, Quinn. Number 10 is anyone in your family in the army? No, my uncle used to be though, but he's not anymore because he's too old, I think. I don't know. Number 11 is, what would you name your daughter if you had one? I've already got it planned out. My first daughter is going to be called Lola and her middle name is going to be Belle, because that was the first like leading role that I had. So she's going to be called Lola Belle. And then I'm going to have another daughter called Francesca, and her middle name is going to be either Rose or Marie for my mum, so it's going to be Francesca Rose or Francesca Marie, and I'm going to call her Cheska for short. And then number 12 is, what would you name your son if you had one? So I want to have 3 children, and the son that I'd have would be Luca. I kind of like the middle name Matteo, so maybe Luca Matteo. So I'm going to have Luca, Lola and Francesca. 13 is, what was the worst grade you got on a test? I'm going to do the same thing with Quinn and say the worst grade that I've actually got that matters, and then the worst grade that I've got that doesn't matter. So the worst grade I've got that matters was a C, which is still a pass, so that's alright. And then the worst grade that I got that doesn't matter was probably a U, because I'm not very good at science. So I probably got a U about 10 times. Oh well, I passed the real exam. Number 14 is, what was your favourite TV show when you were a child? I'm just going to say Tweenies when I was younger, because I don't actually remember. I didn't really get to watch much toddler shows or anything, because obviously I've got a big sister, Quinn, so she always made me watch CBBC when I was like 5. Number 15 is, what did you dress up as Halloween when you were 8? I don't have a clue. Sorry, probably a witch. Number 16 is, have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games or Twilight series? I've never read or watched Harry Potter, don't hate me. Hunger Games, I think I read the first book and maybe the second book, but not the third book. And then Twilight series, no, because I'm just not very interested in Twilight. I watched like one of the movies when I was like 10 and then I was like, this just isn't for me. 17 is, would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? I'd rather have an Australian accent. Did your mother go to college? She didn't when she was the age to go to college, but she went to uni when she was older. 19 is, are your grandparents still married? No, because both my granddads have sadly passed away, but one of my grands has remarried, but the other one hasn't, so yeah. Number 20 is, have you ever taken karate lessons? No, Quinn did with Dad, but I was more of like a dancer. Jokes, I went to one dance lesson. I never went to karate lessons. I remember going to drama lessons when I was like 7, but no, I never went to karate. Number 21 is, do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes, I've never, what show's he off of? The Muppets. I've never watched the Muppets, but I know who he is. I think it's harder to not know who he is. Number 22 is, what's the first amusement park you've been to? I don't know, it was probably one when it was probably like Drayton Manor when I was like...
when you were a baby. My 4th birthday, he cried at Barney the dinosaur. That was on Old Towers.
Okay, so as Quinn just says, it was when I was a baby for Quinn's birthday, so yeah, banter. Number 23 is, what language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? I want to learn Spanish. I am going to start learning Spanish when I go back to school. I want to be fluent in at least one other language, and I really like the Spanish language. Do you spell the colour as grey or grey? I spell it with an E. 25 is, your father bald? He is getting there. He's not yet though. 26 is, do you know triplets? No, I don't even know twins anymore, so that's sad, isn't it? 27, do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? I prefer Titanic, but it makes me cry every single time. I never really watched The Notebook, but Titanic, I really do like it. 20 years, have you ever had Indian food? No, I went to an Indian restaurant and I had a cheese omelette. And then he probably took the mick out of me. It was great banter. 29 is, what's the name of your favourite restaurant? Frankie and Benny's. And I really used to like Nando's when I had chicken, but we just make it at home now with corn chicken. Number 30 is, have you ever been to Olive Garden? No, I haven't, but it's an Italian restaurant and it seems like it's really tasty. 31, do you belong to any warehouse stores? Yes, we belong to Costco because my mum and stepdad have their own business, so we go there quite a lot. Not quite a lot, I've been twice. Or have I been once? I've been once. 32, what would your parents named you if you were the opposite gender? I would have been called Cameron, and I'm really glad that I was a girl because I really don't like the name Cameron, no offence. 33 is, if you have a nickname, what is it? And do I have a nickname?
Brod.
Quinn calls me Brod, which I absolutely, I just can't even stand it.
Broadway.
I can't stand him. What's that from? Singing in the Rain.
Broadway.
Broads. Quinn calls me Broadway. I hate all of Quinn's nicknames, they just stress me out. Can you not call me something like really pretty?
Florence.
Yeah. Brodie Bell. 34 is, who's your favourite person in the world? I don't have a favourite person in the whole world, no offence. 35 is, would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? I don't know what that means.
Rural means countryside, suburbs means city.
Oh, I'd like to live in the rural area near a suburb. So I want to live in like Hertfordshire near London if I wanted to live in London. Because then you can have a really big house, but you can still live really close to London. So that's fun, isn't it? Number 36 is, can you whistle? I can whistle in and out. 37 is, do you sleep with a nightlight? No. Number 30.
She does.
I do, I'm scared of the dark. Only a little one though, but I just really don't like the dark. Number 30 is, do you eat breakfast every morning? I do when I'm at school, but when it's summer holidays I don't quite make it to breakfast. I don't wake up early enough for breakfast, so I just go straight to dinner. 39 is, do you take any pills or medication daily? I take inhalers. I don't know if that's pills or medication. I think it's medication. Yeah, I take inhalers every day because I'm asthmatic. And number 40 is, what medical conditions do you have? I have asthma. And that's it. 41 is, how many times have you been to the hospital? I don't even know. I've been to the hospital so many times. I used to get ear infections all the time, so I'd have to go to the hospital every time to get my grommets changed. And then I've had loads of asthma attacks, I've had to go to the hospital. I had suspected meningitis, so if you want a story time, hit me up. I've broke my wrist, I've broke my finger, put a bead in my ear. I had jaundice when I was born, I've had scarlet fever, which probably, I have swine flu. Probably had to go to the hospital for all of those, but yeah, it's all been pretty fun, my life. 42, have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Not for loads of years. I saw Finding Dory on the plane to America. That was like the most fun I've ever had in my whole life. It was so good. 43, where do you buy your jeans? I buy my jeans from New Look because I'm too cheap to go to Topshop, and New Look has like the same quality as Topshop, so yeah. 44 is, what's the last compliment you got? I don't know, I think Quinn said she liked my hair earlier. Thanks, Quinn. 45 is, do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Yes, I always, most of the time I always do, because I have the weirdest dreams. I'm not going to tell you about them. But once I had a dream about Ariana Grande because Harley off of Love Island upset me, and then she like cheered me up. And then I keep on having dreams about Beauty and the Beast because I had to do a really quick costume change, so I keep on having dreams about that costume change because it really stressed me out. 46 is, what flavour tea do you enjoy? I like peach iced tea. I don't drink normal tea, I just drink iced tea. 47 is how many pairs of shoes do you currently own? I honestly don't have a clue. Do you want a shoe collection? I could do like normal shoe collection, and then I could do dance shoe collection. 48 is what religion will you raise your children to practice? I won't, because I'm not religious, unless my husband's like, we need to have a religion. I'll just let them choose their own. 49 is how old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? I think I was like 10, and Quinn like told me, and it was a really sad day. Quinn's a bitch. Go dislike all of our videos. And the last question is 50 is why do you have YouTube? I have YouTube because Quinn wanted me to, and then it's just kind of stuck, and we've just enjoyed it, so that is why I have a YouTube. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have found out more about me. Remember to give it a massive thumbs up and comment and subscribe and press all the buttons on there apart from the dislike one. Sorry I'm so squinty, it's so bright in here. I will see you soon. Goodbye. Mwah.